This is our IR temperature control and monitoring system. We designed this for Tarkett in Florence, Alabama. This is the main screen. It shows all your heater banks, and it'll show your temperatures of whichever you're controlling off of, whether you're controlling off of IR sensors or you're controlling off of the thermocouple sensors built into the heater. It has a couple features here. You have an auto start. Your start and stop is here. There's also a remote start contact that you can use, and there's a time delay here for the auto start. So basically what happens is when you push start, it runs at a manual percentage output for a certain period of time until after that percentage of time, or that amount of time, it switches into regular control mode. So we can go here and set a time. This is in seconds. Right now I've got it set for 500 seconds. Let's go to controllers. If you see in the controller here, you can't change any set points here. This is just for monitoring. You'll see the heater temperature, you'll see the IR temperature, and you'll see the percentage output. It also gives you whether the heat's on, low or high temperatures, SCR, fault, which all of these are because they don't have outputs on them, and manual or auto mode, which position you're in. That little green dot tells you what you're controlling off of, whether you're controlling off the heater temperature or the IR temperature. So if we were to control off of IR temperature, you would see the green dot goes down to IR. If you touch any of these, they take you to another screen which gives you your individual controllers. Right now we have this. Right now it's in manual and auto mode, and you'll see we have it set here. We can change the temperature to whatever we want to, and we'll control off of that temperature. We want it in manual mode. We can change your percentage output and control in the percentage output. Over here on the left, we have our inputs from our SCR telling us what the actual voltage out is, the amperage is, percentage output, and a process output, which is will go up and down as the unit changes, but as the process changes. Over on the right side, we have our temperature alarms, which we can set our temperature alarms for each one, and an SCR fault alarm. So if we wanted to set our high alarm, right now it's 53. Let's change our. Well, let's get back to that. For right now, let's change the percentage setup. So on that first initial startup, if you're in automatic startup mode, you can set the percentage output on that SCR, which is set right there, and it gives you a percentage output right here of what your output's going to be when it's in auto mode. Set it back to 50. Go back to overview. So we have our overview page here. In the overview page, you can also go to those controllers if you want to, based on the zones. We have a zone here, 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 here. So right where the numbers are is your temperatures. If we go back here and we change that to IR, you'll see it shows you the IR sensors, what you're controlling off of. If we energize start, okay, you'll see right now we're getting alarms, so all the alarms are in, and they flash during alarm. We're solid state when there's no alarms. If we hit the e-stop, we show that we have an e-stop engaged, and we pull it back out. That same e-stop engage happens if you hit the e-stop, the remote e-stop as well. Let's see what else needs to be discussed here. On this last zone, there are no thermocouple sensors, so you have to select which IR sensor you want to control off of. Or if you can control off manual, which we were in, we would set our manual right here and what we wanted our manual at. Here we're showing our alarms on our right. Again, you just set your set point up whatever you want your alarms to be. Let's go back, controllers, back, about. This gives you a little parts list on here. It gives us our number if you need to contact us for a problem. And we also have a shutdown on this screen as well to shut down the screen and go to configure mode on the HMI. That's it for right on the outside. Now let's talk about the inside.